I guess I should have been ready. I wasn't quite ready. Oh, look. There. Come right up. Let's see. How is everybody this beautiful, beautiful... Man, it was a gorgeous day here in Georgia. I don't know about where you are. And last week was a little bit suspect here in Georgia. But today was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we, I don't even know how, it's like 75, which is a beautiful spring day. You know, most of our cherry trees are already gone. The blossoms are gone. But there's other things blooming. Everything blooms in Georgia. If you're not allergic to anything, when you move to Georgia, you will be once you get here. If you don't think you are allergic to anything, we'll make sure that we figure out what you're allergic to, because I'm sure you're allergic to something that blooms here in Georgia. So let's start with retiring things. Retiring colors, anyway. Let's just go through those. There's 15 retiring colors. And some of them I'm sad about. Some of them are, whatever. But it's okay. I mean, no matter what happens, it's always okay. We can, we'll have new favorites. New favorite colors coming up. So, let's see. Let's start with the one that I think there's two that I'm kind of sad about. So this is Bermuda Bay is retiring. I'm sad. And Polished Pink. I'm super sad. Now, we knew that Polished Pink was going away. It's an in color, so we knew that that was going to happen. Mint Macaron. So Saffron. Sahara Sand. Can we see all these? Up they go. And then we have Pear Pizzazz, Soft Suede, Mary Merlot, Blushing Bride, Evening Evergreen. I'm a little sad about that one. Soft Succulent. They're going to have to bring that one back. They'll bring that one back sometime. I'm sure of it. Mango Melody, Rich Razzleberry, Pale Papaya, and Pacific Point. These are all retiring. And they are retiring at the end of, what is it? March, April, end of April. So get them. You never use Pear Pizzazz. Well, Pear Pizzazz is kind of like, it's like a softer version of Old Olive. It's like stamped off Old Olive. So if you have Old Olive, you can just stamp it off and basically you have Pear Pizzazz. So, I mean, I do love Evening Evergreen. So, I mean, there's a use for all of these, right? This one, Mary Merlot, is probably my least favorite. But if you use it like in a vintagey looking card, it's beautiful. It works great on very vanilla. But anyway, so these are retiring. Okay, so if you need anything from the catalog that is in these colors, get it. And get it now. Because once it's gone, it's gone. They will not replenish any of these things. The Stampin' Blends, the stamp pads, the ink refills. Get your ink refills. Are you listening? Are you hearing me? Get your ink refills. Get them now. Yeah, so there you go. Those are our retiring colors. Now, there are some very, 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 very amazing colors coming to replenish the 15 that we're losing. We're getting 15 more brilliant colors. So, stay tuned for that. When I get them, I will show them. I mean, they're out there on the internet. You can Google it. I'm sure there's lots of people that have shared it. So, anyway. We are going to play, and we are going to play with our watercolor wash. All the papers that we made when we did watercolor wash, we're going to play with those, okay? So I have a couple of ideas in my head. We can make a couple of cards like right off the bat. I think. And then I might have to think about some others. But I had one background in here that I wanted to use to make this one. I want to use these fish. I love a punch. So I have my punches out here to use to make these cards. I want to use this, a fish and a wish. This is also retiring. So if you need it, go get it. Let's see. I want to stamp on some of these, I think, to make fish. Or do I want to stamp on this to make a fish? Let's make a green fish. So, I'm going to stamp on my watercolor paper. And then I'm going to punch it out. Is that the one that matches? That's the one that matches. So, that's my idea for this one. So, that block is not big enough. Not big enough. Get a bigger one. Okay. So, what color should we stamp him in? I'm thinking, I don't know. Mossy Meadow, I don't know. Old Olive. Probably Old Olive. Let's try Old Olive. Let's see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen. My Old Olive probably needs to be re-inked. You can't hardly see him. He's there, but you can't hardly see him. Okay, let's try a different one so I don't have to re-ink that. Let's try Mossy Meadow. I'm too lazy to re-ink it right now. Oh, yeah, you can see that one. Okay. I think I like that. Let's see. Can you see him on there? Let's punch him out. I mean, he's going to be cute anyway. I think he'd be cute even if we didn't stamp him. Oh, yeah, he's cute. Look at my fish. Oh, he's adorable. Let's make another one. I'm going to do this one. I think maybe he shouldn't be the same color. Let's make him a different color. We have all these choices. Let me find one of my small pieces. Give me a small piece. And we'll make a fish. Can I make him orange? Oh, sure I can make him orange. Let's make him orange. Okay, let's use Calypso Coral. Yeah, let's use Calypso Coral. Can you tell I'm making this up as I go? I mean, that was the whole thing. I was going to make it up as I go. You guys can play with me. Because there are no rules, right? I said that a lot the other day when we were doing this at my team gathering we had the other day. I think they had fun. Rhonda, you can let me know. Rhonda, one of my team members is watching. She was here. I think she had fun. I don't know. She might have been gritting her teeth, hating it the whole time. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, well, we're going to use him. He's light, but we're going to use him anyway. I mean, it's going to look like a fish because we're going to punch him out in a fish shape. Well, good, Rhonda. I'm glad you had fun. I love it anytime we get together with my team because my team is awesome and I just love them to pieces. And no matter what it is that we do, I think that the stamping things that we do, the creations that we make, it's a little bit about making cards and it's a lot about friendships and it's a lot about people. I mean, I just, that's the way I feel about it. You can tell me I'm wrong, but I love the people that I have met through the years doing this. And the friends that I have made through the years doing this, I think I'm going to use this piece right here, and I'm going to do this fish again, because you can't just have 2 fish. You have to have an odd number of fish, right? So can we make him yellow? Can we make him crushed curry? Let's try it. I think I really need to clean that green off of there, though, because the green is not going to look great with my crushed curry. So I told my team when they were here, one of the things, because we took all of my ink pads out there and everybody was playing with all my ink pads. And I told them that one of the things that we would figure out was which ones of my ink pads needed to be re-inked. And so we re-inked quite a few of them. Uh-oh, I stamped him upside down. Oh, dang. I just have to trim this paper. Hang on, let me trim the paper so it'll fit in my pouch. He's gonna have a little divot. It's gonna look like he got bit by a shark or something. Let's see if I can fix it and get real close to the edge. I might have to trim it with my scissors. It's okay. We have the technology. We can fix it because we don't want him to have a divot. Do we? Looks like he got bit by a shark. Let's fix it. We can just fix it. There. Yeah, we have the technology. We can fix it. Okay, so there's my fish. I think that we should stamp something. How about this guy? Or this guy? We'll put some waves, maybe both. Waves, kind of. I'm looking at my colors, trying to figure out what color. Balmy blue. I'm kind of thinking that I need to go darker because every time I tried a lighter color, like, you couldn't see it. Hang on. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, we'll be able to see that. Balmy blue. Balmy blue it is. Here we go. Let's put a little bit of wave or what have you on there. Just give it a little bit of texture on here. I probably should have something underneath here so I'm not stamping on my background or my... It's okay. It all cleans off. Okay, so here's my fish. I got a green fish and a yellow fish and an orange fish. I'm going to put a sentiment over here. I want a birthday sentiment. I need more birthday cards than anything else. So I think I'm going to put a birthday. And I think... because y'all know I love punches. Ooh, I can use the balmy blue again. Let's use balmy blue. I'm going to stamp this little sentiment. I need a block. Like, my brain stopped there for a second. I have a white scrap. And I'm going to stamp in balmy blue. Happy birthday. And then I'm going to punch it with, we're going to use all punches today. All the punches all the time. I love a punch. So I'm going to punch out the happy birthday. Now, because there's this oval at the top, if I had, watch, we can conserve paper a little bit. I'm just going to trim it that way. There you go. And then when you slide it in, you're not punching out of a piece of paper that you really don't mean to punch out of. Okay, so there's that. And then I need a scrap of balmy blue, I think. Let's see. Scrap box to the rescue. Here's my scrap box. Let's see if we can find balmy blue in my scrap box. These are not organized in any way, shape, or form, as you can see. Oh, I found balmy blue. Whoop. Hope it's big enough. Let's see. It might not be big enough. Oh, it's almost big enough. Let's make it work. Oh yeah, super close. We're going to use it. Okay, so there's our happy birthday. So we'll put happy birthday here next to this other fish. Maybe we'll put it at the bottom. Anyway, so we'll get that on there, and then we'll make our card. Don't worry, we're not done. We're going to make another card. We're going to have too much fun today. I am making a mess, by the way. If you've ever seen my desk when I create and craft, you should see. I should take a picture of the crafter math because it's hilarious. It takes me a minute to get everything all cleaned up after I'm done with the Facebook Live. Because while I'm doing a Facebook Live, I don't put anything away. I just keep on pressing on. Now, this little guy is just making me mad. He doesn't want to come off of his... He doesn't want to come off. There we go. I love dimensionals. So there were certain things so as demonstrators, we got to look at the new catalog yesterday. And you know, there's certain things like I hold my breath to make sure that they're still there. And, you know, like, I don't know, Stampin' Seal, dimensionals, my favorite, basic rhinestones. But, oh, by the way, if you don't know, the basic pearls are going away. So, if you want pearls, the basic pearls, get them. Again, get them now. Because they're gonna go away. And we don't need anybody to be sad because they missed them. Just go get them. So the Stamparatus is retiring. If you have not seen, if you have not heard, the Stamparatus is retiring. And the words that Stampin' Up! Used were, we're in an ongoing legal battle having to do with the Stamparatus. So that's what I will say. And if you have Google and are interested, you can Google that. So if you have a Stamparatus, good for you. Just keep using it. If you don't have a Stamparatus, get one. Get it quickly, because when it goes away for good. So, I know, we're sad, because it's the best one out there on the market. It's better than all the rest, and it's going away. So, there you have it. Again, Google is a powerful tool if you're concerned about why, but just know that it is, and go get one. I love mine. I think I have 4. And I will continue to use them. And I will use them in my classes because there's nothing quite like it. So let's just make sure that this is the right size paper, because I didn't before I started making with, oh yeah, it's fine. So now I'm going to add a piece of Balmy Blue, I think, as a background, because apparently I'm stuck on that color today. If I have a piece, there's, is that Balmy Blue? Yeah. Whoop. Okay, so I'm going to make it 4, I think, by 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm going to layer this, and then I'm going to make it into a card. And I'm going to add some embellishments, because every card needs embellishments. We need the embellishments to look like bubbles. Can we do that? Let's see. We're just going to put it on white, because it seems to work for me. So when we get done, I will take a picture of my entire desk, and I will post the crafter math of this experiment here. And I will show you what my desk looks like when we get done creating for the day. So there it is on Balmy Blue. Now you can put whatever colors you want. So, I hope you watch the watercolor video. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I love it. And there's no limit to what you can do. No limit at all. So let's see. What looks like bubbles? We need something shiny. Do we have something shiny? What's shiny? Ooh, these effervescent. They're not effervescent. They're iridescent. Iridescent pearls. Do those look like bubbles? Those kind of look like bubbles. Let's use those. Here's my idea. To put them like going up from the fish. What do you think about that? I guess all my fish mouths are kind of in the same place. How about that? Fish bubbles. We'll put another one down here. Just because. Just so everybody can see. Happy birthday! There you go for all your fish lovers. Okay? Alright. One down. Let's make another one. You sit right there. My other thought was to make a cherry. You want to make a cherry or a flower? Maybe a flower. Should we use this and make flowers? I like to make flowers. So, what color flowers? Pink? I'm going to need more than that. Pink. Well, there's more pink. There's some red-ish pink. Okay, so I'm going to punch the flowers out of here, and I'm going to punch two of them and layer them together. This punch is also retiring. The small daisy punch. I didn't really plan to use all things that are retiring, but, you know, it's just kind of working out that way. Again, go get these things if you want them. I need 6. Yeah, I think I want this one. 6 flowers. So I can make 3 blossoms for my card. So let's flip them all over and line them all up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's see. That one. And that one. And that one. How's that? How's that for pretty flowers? There's a glue dot. Glue dots are awesome. Especially for watercolor paper. Because it's a little bit textured. So you want to have something that's going to really get in there to hold it. When you're layering things together or adding things on with watercolor. Stampin' Seal would work, but it's too small for that. Stampin' Seal holds well, so that would be good. The liquid glue works well because it goes right into the paper and it creates a nice bond. So, all great options. Oh, that didn't line up so great. What's wrong? What's wrong with my flower? Okay, so there's that. Now I need to, I think I want to put it on white. And I want to, should we emboss it? Do I have enough room on my desk to emboss this piece of paper? What do you think? I think we can make it happen. Let's figure out how we want to emboss it. We want to use, I think we'll just use this one. This is one of the new online exclusives. And it's just a texture thing. It has the crisscrossies on it. So this is a 3D embossing folder. So we're going to get our embossing machine. And you probably can't see this. You can see part of it. So, okay. On our Stampin' Up! Embossing machine, Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, on our plate, we have the instructions on how to use it. Okay? So this is a 3D embossing folder. So right here, it says with a 3D embossing folder, you are going to use the number 1 plate, that's this one, and the number 4 plate, that's this gray one, and the embossing folder. Okay? So we're going to lay that down. We're going to put our paper in our embossing folder. We are going to line it up with this line. Did you know there's a line? Line it up there. See, lined up with that line. You always put it in with the folded end forward first, okay? So that goes on there, the plate goes on, and then you roll it through. Don't roll it backwards. I know we all have the tendency to want to roll it backwards. Do not roll it backwards, because then the folded end is not first, because then you're coming back this way and that's not the folded end. You don't want to do that. Because if something happens and one of your edges gets pushed up, then it'll bow and it will break your embossing folder. And nobody wants that, because then we'll be sad. Don't be sad. Don't break your embossing folder. So only run it through the first way and not backwards. I know we all want to, because we're human. I don't know why we want to. We just do. But we don't think it's good enough the first time. Okay, so here's my flowers. We're just going to put these pretty flowers on here. And we're going to put our... That's not the right color. We need a... Oh, that one works. That's soft sorbet. So, or sweet sorbet. Sorry. Wrong color name. Hang on, I can't get it. It's behind the thing. Sorry if I jostled you. So we're gonna stamp a happy birthday, just because, honestly, I need more birthday cards than I do anything else. So, if I can find, there it is, the happy birthday stamp. Because I'm a mess and I'll lose anything. So, especially on this desk, like I told, I will take a picture of the crafter math and show you. Okay, so we're gonna punch this, and then we're gonna punch the other part of my... This punch is not retiring. Everybody give us a sigh of relief. Because I would be super sad. It's great for a class. Okay, so let's put this together. I need to put something in the middle of there. I don't think my flowers are enough. Like, they need something in the middle. So, let me see what we have to put in the middle. I'm looking for something kind of big. I'm looking at all the options here. Ooh, that might be pretty. What do we think about that? Or that? Hang on, I'll show you. Fun flowers, resin shapes. Those are not the right colors. Elegant faceted gems. Heart pearls. Dots assortment. You'd think I'd be ready. I was not ready. I was not ready for this. Ooh, those might be pretty. Let's try that. Okay, I have 3 options here. Let's look and see what we've got. flat adhesive backed pearls. I think these might win just because they're big. Okay, so I can take these off. I didn't see that comment. Where'd it go? Oh, hi, Pam. Let's see. No, I think I like the other one better because it's bigger. Now, I love these guys, but I just don't know that they're the correct thing for this. I put these in the... I don't like this envelope thing. Get this little guy out. Can I get him out? He's gonna be stuck. Ooh, look, it comes right out. What do we think? Well, oh, he's not adhesive. He doesn't have an adhesive on him. I don't know what's up with these guys. Okay, I don't like the gold. Okay, so we're gonna go with our flat adhesive backed pearls, which are also not retiring. These carried over into the catalog. So there's that. I will get, what am I getting? I'm going to get a piece of sweet sorbet, I think, paper, if I can figure out which one is sweet sorbet. I think it's that one. I think it's that one. Like, I can name all the others, so that must be sweet sorbet. I don't know. Some of them baffle me a little bit. You know, like I can't name them sometimes right off the bat. How about that? Is that good enough, or does it need something else? I can put something else on it if it needs something else. So we're going to put it on a white card base again. Let me layer it together and we'll see what it looks like. I'm going to use Stampin' Seal for this textured background. And then, let's get this all the way down on here. Ribbon? I don't know. Suppose I could make a bow or something. I could make a Farrah Fawcett bow. You want me to make a Farrah Fawcett bow? I always forget to use ribbon, Pam. Let's see. Let's see what I can do with ribbon. Probably nothing now that I put my card together. Well, I don't have any sweet sorbet ribbon because the sweet sorbet ribbon is more pink. Let's see. This is sweet sorbet ribbon, and, well, I mean, like, maybe it's okay. It's a beautiful ribbon to play with, and it makes a pretty bow. I just don't know if it's the right color. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can get all my loops in here. Oh, I did it. I think I did. I think I got all 3 of my loops in there. All right. There you go, Pam. There's your bow. Now, where do I put it? Just there? Can make the flower go on top of it. Let's see. See, it's a dilemma for me. Like, I don't know what to do with it. I think it's pretty, but I don't know what to do with it. Well, day. Just stick it on there. and hope for the best. I don't know. I'm telling you, Ribbon and I just don't get along. It took me out to Mayflower. What is Mayflower? It sounds wonderful. Is it a fish restaurant? I love fish, especially fresh fish. We live in Georgia, so everything is fried. I don't like fried fish. I like fish, but I don't like fried fish. I'm trying with the bow here. I'm trying to make it not just be weird. Can I put it on the side? I kind of want it on the side. But then I don't know what to do with my flowers. And you know I need all 3 of these flowers. How about that? We'll do it like that. Okay, maybe it'll be fine once I get it all down. Okay? Let's try it. I'm going to add my flowers with... I'm going to pop them up. I'm going to pop them up. So, what else happened? Did anything happen this week? Interesting? So far I don't know that anything, not to me, I don't know that anything interesting happened. I had to go to a doctor's appointment in, about 30, no, it's longer than that. It's like 45 miles away in Dublin. It's for the, VA, to get VA compensation for things that the military did to me. So, you know, there's a whole morning lost. But that's all. Tomorrow I go see my oncologist. She'll tell me everything's good. So, you know, go to the doctors when you're supposed to go to the doctors. Don't be stubborn. Go and see them. Let them tell you you're okay. Let them tell you you're not okay and fix it. Okay? So, go get your mammograms. All you ladies out there, don't you dare put that off. You go get your mammograms. You let them mammo your grams and tell you you're okay. Because goodness knows, we don't want to do this without you. Okay? Alright, so there you go. I like the bow now. Kind of off to the side. How about that? I think it's pretty. Can you see the texture on the... I don't know if you can see that or not. I like it. Alright. So I just want to make a cherry. We won't make a card with it, but let's make a cherry. And then we will be done. I'll take a picture of the crafter math and show you all that when we're done. Okay, so I think I'm going to use, I have one piece that I cut some hearts out of. Rhonda made it. This one. Rhonda made it and let me use it. So I'm going to use it again. I'm going to cut this edge off so I can punch my cherry right out of this bottom piece right here. So there's that. And then I'm going to make leaves with this piece. There's a leaf. There's another leaf. And I don't have... That's almost brown. That's almost brown. We can pretend it's brown. Alright, so let's put our cherry together. See how cute it is. Where do the cherry leaves go? There? I've never put a cherry together before. Yeah, I think that's where they go. I'm probably going to have to use a glue dot. Otherwise, I don't know how it goes together. Let's just put it right here. And then we'll put our leaf on top of it. And then we'll put our leaf on top of it the other side. And then we'll put a glue dot on our stem and put our little, does it even look like a cherry anymore? Maybe they need to go behind it. Oh, I probably need to go behind it because otherwise it doesn't look like a cherry anymore. Like I covered the whole thing up. Okay, hang on. Let's glue dot him together. Let's put our, let's glue dot him together. And then look at our, oh, he's adorable. Look at the little cherry. Hang on, I have the stamp set for the cherry. What does it say? Sweet friend. Oh, I like it. Okay, so after this, because this has been, this is a long Facebook Live. I don't ever do Facebook Lives this long. I will make a card. I'll make a couple more cherries and I'll make a card and I'll put that on Facebook, okay? So, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. And don't forget to go order those things that are retiring. Please, I don't want you to be sad. Don't miss it, especially the ink refills. They are the first ones to go away. They will not replenish them. Do not miss the ink refills for the colors, 15 colors that are retiring, okay? So, look, I'm putting stuff away. I told you I'd take a picture. So, hurry on over and go order those things, okay? So I will talk to y'all later. And thanks so much. Oh, here, I'll put these out here so you can see what we made. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you guys next week.